Alright, this video is meant to be a quick overview and orientation of 448, some key features of the rig. The rig is a diesel rig with DEF fluid on it. When you get in the driver's seat, something to note is that it does have a separate battery ignition switch found right down here. When the switch is turned towards you as you're sitting in the driver's seat, that will turn the battery on, and then from there you can use your key to start up the rig as you would normally. Whenever the rig is in park, you should always apply the parking brake. You will get an alarm if the parking brake is not applied. You should also always use the high idle feature when the rig is parked, whether it's at an emergency scene or if it's just at a training scene. In the cab of the apparatus, pretty straightforward and simple. Just standard hard rocker switches for all your emergency and scene lights. iPad, siren, and mobile radio are located up here. We do also have a backup cam equipped on this rig. The unique feature of this backup camera, it is slightly offset. So the picture that it'll show you here is slightly offset than what is in reality. So you should always check your mirrors and use a spotter and not rely solely on your backup camera. As far as equipment goes in the cab, we do have traffic safety vests in the doors of each of the cab doors, as well as up front, portable radio for the driver, officer, and then your MSA gas meter. On the driver's side door, you do have your height, length, and GVR weight of the vehicle located on the black placard. And then you also have the vehicle height, 10 foot 10 inches at its maximum height when the light tower traffic control director is in operation. In the rear of the apparatus, we have seating for 3, meaning we can have 5 personnel total on this rig. Underneath the seat, we have 6 technical rescue helmets located here. These helmets can be used on technical rescue calls, rope rescue calls, or motor vehicle accidents as needed. On the driver's side, starting in the compartments, first compartment is a transverse compartment with 2 slide-out trays that can be pulled from either side. The trays have all of our hand tools on it, SCBAs, water cans. On this rear tray on the inside, we do have 2 Junkyard Dog small struts for vehicle stabilization, as well as the accessory bag located there. The first compartment on the lower portion, we have our orange BSI and decontamination bag, AED, and medical clipboard, as well as our medical gloves located right here. Moving rearward, in the fender of the apparatus, we have a spare oxygen cylinder, 2 spare SCBA cylinders. Up top, another transverse compartment over the wheel well with a Stokes basket you can access from either side. The Stokes basket has a backboard, KET stretcher, webbing, and a tarp. Up top from the driver's side, you can access your little giant ladder. We do have a pull-out tray on this compartment with a Homatro battery-operated combination tool. We do have a spare battery for this tool, and then behind it we do have the cord conversion kit that can be plugged into a generator in case the batteries fail. We also have some additional battery-operated equipment. Our battery-operated DeWalt Sawzall, 2 battery-operated Streamlight LED portable scene lights. These are plugged in right here to the rig, so they're always charged when the shoreline is on. Our HydroRam bag is here, and then next to it we have our medical backpack for our trauma and oxygen. In the rear of the tray, we have our thermal imaging camera, and then a bank charger with extra portable radios. On the driver's side rear compartment, most of our stabilization equipment, we have step shocks and some spare cribbing blocks up top with 2 bags of cribbing here, and then our Sidewinder jacks. On the bottom portion of the compartment, we have a toolbox and a porta-power in the back of the compartment, 2 buckets here with oil dry absorbent, And then up top, an additional bucket with some absorbent pads. This will be a quick video of the operation of our Streamlight portable LED scene light. These are battery operated lights. They are plugged into the rig at all times to stay charged, so make sure that they get unplugged before you walk away with it. Once you arrive to where you need to set the light up, you can extend the feet or the base, pull the pin here at the handle, and then you're able to open the light up here. Using these locks, you're able to extend as far up as you need and then lock into place. For your light head itself, you can adjust up and down, left and right as you need. Your switch to turn on will be located down here at the base. Primarily these will be used in battery power. So you'll flip the switch over up to battery mode. And then up at the light head itself, it's adjustable between spot and flood modes and different intensities. You can change the intensities by depressing the button here, and then you can change between spot and flood mode by turning this left and right. Obviously, the higher intensity you have, the shorter battery life that this will have. You are able to use the portable generator with plug should you need to use this light for an extended operation. All right, so this will go over our command light traffic arrow that's located on the top of the apparatus. Similar to other telescoping command scene lights, there's an up and down, then left and right feature. So as you arrive on scene, you can deploy this at any emergency scene, including a traffic accident. And you're able to elevate the traffic control device and select different patterns based on left arrow, right arrow, or any other feature that you would need. You're also able to auto stow this command light. So when you're done, you can press and hold and we'll begin to auto stow. On the officer side in the rear compartment, we have our Honda portable gas-powered generator with extra fuel here. We have our hitch and extra straps located on the bottom. We have our battery-operated ram fan here. Next to it, 2 additional batteries. The fan is plugged into the outlet in the compartment, so make sure that it does get unplugged before you pull it out for use, and then plug back in once you're done. Up top, we have 2 cord reels, one 50 foot in length, the other 100 foot in length. In the rear, we have our DeWalt blower that can be used to clear the road of debris, as well as an extra battery. Moving down the officer side of the truck, up top, some spare blankets. Here is our water rescue throw rope bag. And then the blue bag is our 3-to-1 haul system setup. And then a harness bag and PPE bag behind it. Again, access to our Stokes basket from either side. Down below, this pull-out shelf is designed to be kept empty for firefighters to store gear, extra equipment in it. But we do have our man and machine kit located here as well. The fender on the officer's side, we have 4 extra SCBA cylinders. Passenger side front compartment, again transverse. These trays can be pulled out from either side. Total of 5 SCBAs on this apparatus. Foam water can right here, additional water can on this side as well as the other side, and access to all the other hand tools. On the bottom portion of the compartment, 2 ABC fire extinguishers, and then some drinking water for rehab purposes. As we move forward a little bit, on either side of the body, we do have telescoping spot flood scene lights. You can loosen it right here and then lift the light up, rotate left and right, depending on where you need, and then you can tighten it back up to the desired height. This will be a quick overview of our Honda gas-powered portable generator and how it can be used in conjunction with our Homatro conversion kit. This Homatro conversion kit is specifically designed to be used for our battery-operated combi tool. This conversion kit can be powered and plugged into any sort of generator and used as you would traditionally place a battery on the Homatro tool. This would be used in the event that both batteries have been used on an extrication and more power is required, or in the event that both batteries would fail. So to start the generator, our choke is forward and our switch is on, and then we can use our pull cord. Just on the generator itself, it does have a scene light that can be adjusted with the on-off switch for the scene light up here. In order to use the Homatro conversion kit, be simply plugged into the generator. We have our battery already plugged into our Homatro tool. You can see the light is illuminated. You can turn the tool on and then use the tool in normal operation. You can see that with this plugged into the gas-powered portable generator, we do have a backup power source for this Homatro combi tool. In the rear of the apparatus, we have most of our traffic control and scene safety equipment, 16 large traffic cones, fire line caution tape, flares here, as well as flashlights. In the upper portion of this compartment, we have 4 of our emergency scene ahead signs that can be placed on the interstate or to warn motorists that the emergency scene is ahead. Up above, in the top compartment, we have additional bags of oil dry. We have our sked stretcher, and then 4 long 4x4 cribbing blocks that are 36 inches long. The upper portion of the passenger side, on the left, we have pike poles and Z-hooks. The blue bag is a tent that can be used for rehab. And then on the right-hand side, in this black bag, is our tripod for technical rescue. On the top driver's side towards the front, we have all of our PPE and rope rescue equipment up here. We also have an edge protector, which used to be a hose roller in the top of the compartment, so that if we need to deploy rope over a sharp edge, such as a guardrail or something like that, we can do so safely. Moving towards the rear on the driver's side coffin compartments, we have 2 additional harness and rope rescue accessory bags, and then 6 PFDs for water rescue. Over on the officer's side, coffin compartments towards the front, we have miscellaneous hazmat, decon PPE equipment, salvage covers, tarps, utility ropes. We also have some large shovels and tools there. Orange bag is our board splint bag with various size board splints. Again, the blue bag is for a tent for rehab purposes. And then the black bag, again, is our tripod that can be deployed from the rear of the apparatus from that rear compartment. One last thing to note on 448 is that we do have power and receiver winch hitch points located on the rear of the apparatus, on the driver and officer side towards the rear, as well as the front of the apparatus. So we can get this apparatus into position, into tighter spots, and hook up for a winch or stabilization operation with power and with the hitch points located on 4 sides of the vehicle.